made it to the waterfalls. Sounds like it might be very chilly. Just us and like 10 billion other people. We booked the Krka National Park excursion through Celebrity Cruise Line. So we were in port for 1 day and I think the tour was like 8 hours. They picked us up from the port and drove about 2 hours down to the national park. When I first was looking at booking this excursion, I thought for sure we could do it on our own. I was going to rent us a car, drive us there, go into the national park, drive back, return to rental car and get back on the ship.
We dodged a bullet.
Yeah, so as easy as it might sound online, and they say that you can pick your rental car up right at the port, I don't recommend it. It probably would have been a little bit cheaper, but we probably would have missed the ship. If you're coming from somewhere else, if you're not on a cruise ship, or if you have several days there, maybe your ship's in port for a few days, then you could probably rent a car and you could go in. I'm sure there's got to be another entrance besides that one very specific one we went into. So after our fun but long 2-hour bus ride, when we got to the park, our bus driver went and got our tickets, and normally you go straight in after that once everyone on the bus has a ticket. However, there were so many buses and tourists that day, I think we spent another hour just sitting on the bus staring at the entrance, not being able to use the bathroom, no food, just like waiting to get into the park. That was a little bit disappointing, but our tour guide was awesome, and she actually called the cruise ship and said, listen, we're stuck here and they're not gonna get their time's worth, and they like extended how late we could get back. So once we got into the park, then you like take this path down from the parking lot down to the waterfalls and the swimming hole, which, you know, there were a ton of people, but it was really beautiful. Yeah,
I liked it. That was probably one of my favorite hikes that we did, just because it's so unique to have the water flowing, you know, everywhere through the woods. So even though the hike was really cool and it was a unique experience, there were just so many people. We were already really delayed, and we were really wondering, is this going to be worth it when we get to the end? So we were a bit skeptical with all the crowds and the wait that it took to get there and get off the bus and waiting our way down to the entrance of the waterfall, that would it even be worth it? We weren't quite sure. But then when we got to the bottom, even with all the crowds, once we stepped around to the side where you could see the falls, we decided it's definitely worth it.
Definitely.
This actually turned out to be the highlight of our cruise.
This is a place that we definitely want to go back and explore more. We could spend probably a week just in the national park.
Oh my gosh, yes. Krka is definitely a unique place. So I think, I mean, you've seen it in just the drone footage.
We would definitely recommend going to Krka National Park, even if you're only there for 1 day, maybe even an hour or two like we were. Highlight of our vacation, definitely worth it.
Yeah. We hope you like this video, and for future videos, check out the subscribe button below. See you out there.
Back on the bus after our last excursion. But it was one of the best ones.
Yeah, it was